Hello, welcome back to Writer's World Radio, episode 14. I shall be and will be forever your host, Matthew Graken. Hope everyone's doing well. It is March. Hope your brackets are doing good. March Madness is in full swing in progress. Hope your team makes it to the end. If not, well, like they say, there's always next season. So I got to thinking. I was at my parents' house the other day doing some cleaning out. Finding a lot of old stuff that I'd drawn, schoolwork, some old stories I'd written. Got me to thinking. Never give up on an idea. Think back to your old idea. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Let's, rehashing all the ideas, thinking back to them. As in the Disney company, no good idea ever goes unused. It may stay on the back burner for a while. Let's take Frozen. Walt Disney himself acquired the rights to Hans Christian Andersen's story The Snow Queen back in the 1940s. 1940s. The movie didn't come out till, 2014. It's close to 70 years that they sat on that idea. Let's try this with it, let's try that with it. So what I want to say to you is not necessarily wait on an idea for 70 years and, write a story when you're however old. But don't necessarily rush with an idea. Or go back and revisit some old ideas. Maybe some story ideas or things from a story that you maybe did in high school or grade school even. Maybe worth thinking back on and using now. Don't have to be the whole story. And I'm not saying keep it exactly the same. Tweak it, make it better. How can you improve the idea? Or even taking experiences, personal experiences that you had from back then and adding it to a story that you have now. Maybe, something that happened to you. You got, like this one person, whenever you were in high school and, things that you did for them to notice you and they never did. Maybe put that in for your character. Not saying your character's in high school, but even on just an everyday basis, tweak it just enough to make it work out on, to a modern day, to an older character, to a younger character. Maybe you're writing a high school character. Take ideas and marinate them. Let them sit on the back burner until, you tweak it and work it. I have coming out later this year a short story that I've been working on. I wrote it probably about 3 years ago now. And I wrote it and I put it away. Sat on it and I thought about, okay, the whole story is here, the main focus of the story here is that the whole story? What are you getting? There's still a lot missing. So I added a lot more in the front and some at the end to develop it more. So now it's a fuller story and it just made that story that much better. So look for Spectre coming out later this year, Spectres. But, take old ideas. I mean, that was an idea. I came up with the whole story based on a childhood fear that I had. You may think this is funny, but looking out the windows at night, I could have sworn, I always had this image in my head that when I looked out the windows at night, there would be someone in the distance watching me. That there was someone else outside. So I took that idea and made a whole short story out of it. So different things like that. Feel free to take little pieces of ideas and build on them. Stuff from your past may help improve something that you're working on now. So that's my tip for you for this one. Are you working on a project now? Do you need help? Feel free to contact me. What are some ideas from your past that you've used in your stories or you're planning on using in your story? Use the hashtag WritersWorldRadio. Hit me up on Twitter at Matthew J. Graken or even on Facebook. Facebook.com/Matthew J. Graken. Let's share your ideas. Let's get going. If you need help with writing something, you want to get into writing, you don't know how, contact me. I'm more than willing to help out. If you know someone that's interested in writing, give them my information. more than willing to help you write a story, come up with ideas. If you just bounce some ideas off somebody, yeah, I'm always available. I'm out there. Keep the writing, keep everything going, and hope everything's going well for you. I hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic week, fantastic month, and I'll see you next time.